Welcome back, guys. This is a special, and it's basically my first attempt at Rotunda Minuscule. It looks fantastic. It's almost Gothic-like, but it was developed for. I'll read it to you anyway. It won't take 5 minutes. The dominant Italian script, developed from the Caroline Minuscule, had established its own distinctive form by the 12th century. The script remained popular until the 18th century and was also widely used in Spain. In size, its use varied from small text hand to large letters, as used in the Carol and Aphonia. Anyway, I can't say that word. Either way, it looks fantastic. I've only got 2 issues with the Minuscule of Rotunda, and that is how I'm going to form that line on the A. Let me bring that up to you. Can you see that little circle line there? I don't know how to form that, so that's going to be an issue for me. And also the tail of the Y is going to be an issue. Other than that, I think I can achieve all of this, but it's going to be tough and hard going. So we've got the Rotunda Minuscule, for which I'll be doing today in this video. And then on the other side, we have, this looks absolutely fantastic, the Rotunda capitals, which is going to be a challenge because there's so many little curves and different. Look at that D, people. Look at that D. Wow. There's some nice letters there for capitals, and that's, again, is going to be a challenge. So I'm going to try and keep these challenges separate, because that's a challenge in its own right. And then the ultimate challenge in the Rotunda trio, if you like, I've been putting this off for ages because it looks intense trying to achieve it. So we've got the Minuscule, we've got the capitals, and then we have this, which looks absolutely beautiful. This is the Rotunda capitals dual stem. Look at those letters, people. So yeah, that's going to be a 2 to 3 hour job for me to nail each one. I might have to do each letter 3 or 4 times to even get close to me being happy. Once I get a letter and I've formed a letter that I'm happy with from my first ever attempt, I say it's done. But for today, for this video, I'm doing the Minuscule, the Rotunda Minuscule. I've got this all set up. I'm just going to push this paper back up so it's in. I know that these are 8mm lengths, the paper is, and the book says, if you look at here, it's 6 pen widths. So I need 6 pen widths. Now I'm pretty sure this nib that I'm using is should be, I'll do it here, it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so each line is about 7 pen widths for this pen. So give or take a pen width or whatever, I'm going to basically create mine in any, do 1 line of text and keep it within the line. So let's have a go just for this part of the video, the A. So if you can see this, only just, we'll give that nice 2-line gap, and it says we've got to go down is 1 stroke, like pull down a little bit, and then keep that pen at a 30-degree angle, which is that there, come down and then go over. So let's try that. So we go down like this, we pull down and we go over. That's not too bad. And then number 2 stroke is this little loop, a little loop that goes in. So let's try that loop. No, that's what I thought it was going to do anyway. Then you come off this line that you just created, you come down and then you go over a bit. You got like a little cut in. It's not bad. It's not bad, eh? Let's try one more time. I think I might have to give it a bit more of a slant. So yeah, twist the arm around a little bit. Don't come off it and go in. Then keep it at 30. again, I think that, again, it's not bad. It's not a bad A. It just isn't. I think I'm going to have to deal with that after. Let me show you the A really close up. Can you see that little line thing? The little line coming around. Maybe I can get away with not putting the whole nib down. Let's try that. Let's try not putting the whole nib down, and try it on the corner like this. Can I get away? No, I can't do that, can I? I literally can't put that. No, you can't do that, can you? That's the closest thing I can get to it. But I aren't doing this. I'm trying to twist. I'm twisting my nib around. Maybe that side. No. Again, I'm just going to have to deal with it. I'm just going to have to do what I'm doing, which is you come down like this, you come down, and then you go over like a sharp line. Then this comes around and tucks just below the knuckle, and then this goes over, down, and then over hard. You must keep like there's like a little. I think I'm happy with the A. I really am happy with that A. There's like a little foot between that third downstroke. Then in between you got like a little gap. See that little gap? That's what I'm doing. So I'm going to continue with the probably some more practice on the A, and then I'll do the B, C, all the way to Z on here. So at Magic, it will all be done, and I'll give you my final thoughts. So I'll see you guys in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, guys. Wow, what an experience. I had some funny issues with some of the letters, but take a good look at them. This is my attempt at my Rotunda Minuscule. It's not bad. It's not a bad attempt. I'll just zoom in a little bit so you can see the form. I think I like the A's. It's not too bad. I think I eventually got the B. The C I had issues with because it was a funny thing. I like in the D. I think I've got the D. Love the E. The last E is almost perfection. I think using a very small nib might be the issue of not forming the letters that I'm struggling with. The G, I'm liking the G. It sort of kicks. It looks exactly like theirs, almost. So I'm happy with that. I'm not trying to make it perfect. I'm not after perfection. This is my first ever attempt. The H is a funny one because it had like a little noggin in there. See, it looks like a big B. But if you look at their H, which is GH, can you see it? Can you see that little noggin there? It almost doesn't touch the main shaft, but it's got a noggin. So how you create that noggin without it making it look like a B? Do you know what I mean? The I love it. I love some of these letters. I like the K. I've done that proud. L, I like. M, at the end, that last M, almost perfection. N, that last N's almost perfection. The O, I had issue with the O. Just could not do the O. That's my nemesis. This P's a funny one. If you look at the P, it's got like a little noggin. I call them little noggins at the top. There's another one with a little noggin somewhere. But that there's got the noggin. And it's like a funny little thing. And I just couldn't get the noggin right. But I think I did an okay kind of job on that P. The Q, I like it. But it's not brill. The R's pretty easy to do. Like it. The S I had issues with. It looks like their S. But I can see there's not quite the same as their S, so not bad first attempt. T, I like the T, like the U, like the V, like the W. I think I did a good job. The X is a funny one. This is meant to be an X, but okay, I'm gonna have to have a re-go of that one. The Y is a funny one. I couldn't get that line, like I said before, the line at the bottom. This line at the bottom, I'm just going to have to say to myself, well, I'll just have a little bit of a thicker tail to it other than that. The Z, not too bad. What I might try, this was I think 1mm nib, so it's virtually very, very small. Now this, on the other hand, is my parallel pen. I think it's 4mm. Let's just check it. Yeah, it's about 4mm. It's 4mm. So let's go and put 6. I know this is crazy to do this, but I'm going to try it with this pen and see if I can get a better version of it. So there's 1 stroke. Oh, come on. 1 stroke, 2 stroke. It is 4mm. 3 stroke, 4 stroke, 5 stroke, 6 stroke. Wow. Get ready for this, people. Let's do the A with my parallel pen. So the first stroke, they say, is this stroke over. So let's do that. Let's move over a little bit. Over. And then we go down hard over here, keeping it like that, keeping the pen like this, and we come down hard and we do that move. Hey! And then they're saying the 3 stroke is this. Now, can I do that with this? I can do that. So, if that is the case, we could form the loop that does this. Okay, not bad. And then the other stroke is, does that go extend? No, it has to go like this. Hey people, there's the A. Wow, the parallel pen, the power of, let's do it again. Let's do it one more time to make sure it wasn't, it's bleeding on this paper, but don't worry about it, it still looks kind of cool. Let's do this thing again. Hold that pen, don't change it. Come down, do this, then grab this. Make sure you go below that knuckle. We go over, we go down, and we go over. Oh, shit. Are you seeing that, people? Wow. Shall we have one more go at something else? I was struggling with the X. So, okay, let's do the X. So let's do the first stroke of the X. Where are we? There. So the first stroke is like a little head. You get a little head. And then the second stroke is sort of, you come down and you curve in like that. Then they say this stroke is number 3 for some reason. We hold it there and we come down, and then we do this move and over. Oh, look at that for an X. That's an X. Ah, right. We get a decent pen to do it in. If I got a decent paper, it wouldn't bleed. Wow, people, what a difference. What was the other one? The S. Now, okay, let's have a go at the S with this pen. So move the paper over. Now, there's the first stroke. Yes, so the first stroke has to come down halfway and stop there. So it says 1 stroke is this. And stop there. 2 stroke is this, and then we cut across. So 2 stroke comes across, and then that cuts across like that, sort of. 3 stroke has to start here and come around. Okay, and then this comes around and joins up. Okay, let's try it one more time. Let's add a bit more of angle to this S. Okay. Okay. That comes around, and then this comes around. Not too bad. It's not too bad, S. It really isn't. But I'm liking the pen, people. Let's have a go at that. I had an issue with the I. So let's go here for the I. Down. Then it has the downer stroke down to the foot. Then we have a little foot here. And then we put in, oh, look at that for an eye, people. Wow, people. Now with this pen, I might get away with it. But with a small pen, it was a bit iffy. It just was. It really was iffy. So I think I've impressed myself with that, people. Hopefully, people, you've enjoyed this, my first ever attempt. I mean, I can't write on the back of that again, but I tell you what, people, I'm loving this, eh? Loving it. So this is the Rotunda Minuscule. Let me know what you think. If you've got any tips of how to do it with thinner nibs, but I think I'll carry on using that one nib. So in the next video, I'll be doing the Rotunda Capitals. And again, I'll do it with that nib, and then we'll probably do an afterthought and try with the bigger nib to form the, have a go at my nemesis ones. So hopefully, people, you've enjoyed this, and let me know, people, if you've enjoyed the video. Hit me a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.